Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today we're going to start the new lesson from the unit 1, and that is from lesson number 3. Here in this lesson, you need to open your textbook page number 12. So that is lesson number 3, that is about the Umayyad's empire. If you remember that, we learned about different eras related to the time history in which we find and we saw the empire comes and they start to preach the Islam of Islam it flourished in different time eras. Before to start today's this lesson, here link that I just sent to you, everyone please open this link. When you will open this link, the window will pop up in front of you is that one. So please this here, and you can see the lesson objective. First, I'm going to tell you, after the completion of this lesson, you will be able to know number one thing. Welcome, nice, thank you very much. Okay, number one, the lesson objective, these that tell the completion of this lesson, you will be able to know number one, identify the factors that lead to Umayyad extension. Okay, number two, list facts about the Umayyad's empire. And the last objective of this lesson is identify the factors that lead to the downfall of the empire. So these actually the three lesson objectives that we will discuss one by one in this lesson. So let's start to see. Again, I'm going to take you back on your textbook. So please everyone open your textbook, page number 12. So this here in front of you, page number 12. Now I'm going to start to explain this. After the death of Ali bin Abi Talib, a new throne which originated from Makkah set a new Islamic dynasty known as Umayyad's empire. So here a timeline that I'm going to explain you from 661 to 750 AD, Umayyad's Khilafat region. This is the region that started from here. Now after that, in the 682, Arab armies reach Morocco. Look, this 661 to 750 AD. In 682, the Arab armies also reached to Morocco. Now in 711 AD, Muslims entire Spain, they just going to enter in the Spain. Then what happened from 750 to 850. This almost you can say that an 100 years era. AD, the golden age of Muslims civilization. You can say that this the 100 years, this a time period, we can say that as the golden age of the Muslims. Okay, during this era or during this period, the Islam, the Muslims, they flourished a lot. That's the reason we call this as the golden age of the Muslims. Now after 715 to 1258 AD, Abbasid Khilafat region, this comes, and then from 158 to 1400 AD, decline. Decline means to say downfall and the end of the Abbasid empire. So here it's going to finish, or you can say that the decline or it is a downfall that started from 1258 to 1400 AD. So till here, my dear students, if you have any question, please raise your hand. Otherwise, type no. Everyone quickly, hurry up. Till here, if you have any question, please raise your hand. Otherwise, type no. Well done. Thank you very much, Abdul Aziz, Salman. I want everyone. Okay, that's great. Nice. And what about Abdul Majid? He didn't send me anything or even not going to raise his hand. Nawaf, and then Shihab, Salman Zargar. I want response from everyone. Salman bin Sultan, well done. That's great. Excellent. Okay. The Umayyad extended the Islamic civilization and the Arab rule from Spain and Morocco in the west to the Indus River Valley in the east. So they start, or you can say that they extended the Islamic civilization and the Arab rule from Spain and Morocco in the west to the Indus River Valley in the east. They even reached the lands of towards in France. Okay, my dear Salman, don't worry. I just shared the screen, so you can take the screenshot. That is your textbook page number 12. Okay, the France, they also read there several factors lead to the extent of the Umayyad Empire. So here the writer going to tell us about the history, and in which it's going to tell us why it's going to flourish, how it's extended, the empire of the Umayyads, why it's going to extend it. So here the weaknesses of the Persian Empire. The weakness, the Persian Empire was not so strong at that time. So one advantage that took the Umayyads, that's about the weaknesses. Second, the Arabs bold and efficient fighting method. So they are very bold and they're going to fight with a great method. This is the second reason. Number three, the belief in Islam and the desire to glorify with the new religion. That is also the most fantastic and excellent feature, in which the Umayyads, because they are Muslims and they believe in Islam, they believe in oneness of Allah, they believe in the oneness of the God, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the desire to glorify the new religion. So these are the first three reasons. After that, you can see here this simple map in which you can see the Islamic Khilafat, where it's moved, and the name and the areas that occurred and conquered during the Umayyad Empire. So you should read this one and try to understand well. After that, I'm going to take back you again on the blog or the link here. You can see that again these things, Umayyad Empire that extended from Spain and Morocco to the Indus River Valley. First thing. Second, the beginning of the Islamic nation and the different empires which exact at the time of the Umayyads. The third thing, the Umayyad Empire conquered such as the name that mentioned here, like Spain, India, and Libya today. So till here, my dear students, if you have any question, please raise your hand. Otherwise, type no in the chat. Hurry up. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone, please quickly. Okay. Well done. Excellent. So this the map that you need to study or try to understand, because here all the names of the countries or the regions where they just spread the Islam. Okay, and then you also need to understand this time chart where a line is going to show you how this started and how this ended. Okay, and here you also find the golden age of Muslim civilization. Okay, well done. Very nice. Thank you very much. That's great. Excellent, my dear. Well done.